A lot of us look for loyalty, look for security, safety, in all of the wrong places. The only true reality is that you can save you. You are responsible for your own safety and protection and the people around you. But yet we look for outside forces to save us, to take care of us. We've gotten lazy as a society. We've gotten lazy as a people. So you think that the president, regardless of what party, you think the president is actually going to swoop down and save you individually? It's never been that way, guys. The president can talk, give you the right talking points all day, give you the confirmation bias all day, say all the right things and possibly do all the right things. But if you don't execute on the economy, if you don't execute on these certain policies that these candidates are having, then it doesn't matter. They're not going to live life for you, give you all the insider information. You have to fish it out. You have to go find it. And yes, a president does matter. In my opinion, I think Donald Trump's probably the best president we've had in my lifetime and will have in my lifetime, because we've had the worst Republican and Democratic president already in these past 20 years, in my opinion. But outside of Trump, I don't trust any career politicians to do anything. But nonetheless, these guys aren't going to save you. So stop looking for them to save you. Even if they do help the economy, it's up to you to execute and have the skills and the workforce, the work ethic, the work habits, the proper work habits to be successful. They can take you to the well, but you have to pick up this water and drink it, the cup, and drink it. A lot of you guys think the police will save you, the cops will save you. Well, guys, the cops are just a part of the government. So if the government goes rogue, the cops are going to be going rogue. The military guys are going to go rogue because they're all a part of the executive branch. So you always have to keep that in mind. You guys underestimate, okay, if you live in a big city, unless you live in a small town where you know everybody, and you know your local police and you know their family and all that stuff. Unless you guys live in a small town, I mean, the cops are highly ineffective. Let's just be real about this. I know one of my friends, he got his literal car stolen from him and had to buy a new one. And the cops didn't find the person. They didn't find his car. And you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why is that? Why? Well, those are just bad cops. Those are just, those are just the bad apples that people complain about. No, the cops have lots of responsibility. So let me break this down for you, because a lot of you guys don't understand this. So if you live in a big city, or the people have to do things based on priority. So let's say, why would they find somebody that stole a possession from you when there's a big crime ring of trafficking drugs that's right a few cities a different direction? That's more important than finding your individual possessions that are probably amounting to what? Maybe $200 that you can buy back. Why would they waste time trying to find your possessions when they can save a wealthy person from their accounts or whatever getting stolen, getting robbed? They're more incentivized to save him than just the average person who just sold. See, here's the dark truth. The police prioritize importance based on your life and based on your social economics. People talk about equality. Well, there's no equality on this planet. So based on your relevance and importance in that community, in that society, dictates whether the cops are going to save you and help you. Not all the time. They will help the common person if they can, but there's a lot of issues, a lot of crimes that they don't solve, a lot of deletions and homicides they do not solve. You guys watch the first 48, all this stuff. So you have to protect your community. You have to protect your possessions. You have to defend yourself. They're a reactionary force. They're not proactive, they're reactionary. So you call them after something has happened, not before. And I'm not saying don't use the cops, guys. Call the cops if you guys are in trouble or if you guys are struggling. But I'm just saying, think to the next level. Don't think they're going to solve every crime and every problem that you have, just like the president is. You know, everybody, human beings are constantly looking for leadership and constantly looking for somebody to save them, when in reality, the only people that can really save you are your family and your friends. See, we're looking for leadership in the wrong places. We're looking for community in all the wrong places. See, I grew up on neighborhood watches where the men in that community looked out and solved the problems, and we got together and talked them out, no matter what political aisle we sided with or whatever. We put those aside and valued the actual community and came together and talked and conversed on how we can save this community and make it better and not devalue our homes and have our community looking good. That's actual community, where your husband can depend on the husband across the street, and your wives know each other, and you guys can, if something happens to one of your vehicles or if something happens to you, you can depend on them to get your kids to and from school. This is an actual community. Now, and today in modern society, you don't know your neighbors. You don't know who lives beside you. And if the person lives beside you is probably culturally different. If you're in the city, you probably don't even know what they're saying half the time. But we expect this to be a community. We expect that to actually, people move to the city for all the wrong reasons. There's no community, there's no any of this in the city, unless you're in a suburb where the wealthy are, and they converse with each other on the basis of values and the basis on, hey, you're wealthy, I'm wealthy, which that means we're safe. We're not trying to take from each other because we already have an abundance of so much. So look for your tribe to save you. Look for your friends to save you. If you get into a situation, because if you're in an actual community, actual tribe of people, the men solve the problems. The women solve the problems amongst each other. They're not going to put the kids in danger. They're going to solve any confrontation. If somebody deletes one of your friends, you're going to get some vendetta payback for it because you guys love each other. But since we live in modernity and it isolates us because we can do everything from the phone, instead of going to the grocery store, instead of going to the restaurant to sit down, we can just say a few clicks and it can come to our door. When those were opportunities in the past to meet new people, meet new friends, and talk to your neighbors and socialize, because we are social creatures. But that has been destroyed. And it's been destroyed for a long time. So look for your 10 fingers to save you and your 10 feet to save you. Look for your family, your friends to save you. And if you don't live around them, then that's a problem, because it means you're not protected, especially if you are a single woman. Life can get bad very soon, and things can go wrong very quickly. So you guys aren't in proximity of each other. That can be a huge problem. That's the old divide and conquer thing, and that's what it seems like the elite are trying to do. They're trying to divide the people, because if you have a real organized situation, it's hard for the propaganda to seep in. I mean, the people that have mastered this have to be the Amish. But anyway, that is my video. That is today's video. Hopefully you guys got some insight from this. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. And also, don't forget to support. If you guys want to support whatever it's worth to you, all the ways you can are in the description below. See you guys in the next one, man. Peace.